correlation, and topic is rank order method, part 37. In this question, in this part, I will cover a question example in which the student, two or more students have the same rank. Then how will solve such type of question? So let us start. Tied scores. Sometimes two or more scores are equal. In such situations, the method of assigning ranks can be understood from the following example. Example: calculate and interpret the coefficient of correlation by rank order method from the given data. Students, there are 8 students, and in mathematics and Hindi they have scored marks as 12, 10, 14, 12, 19, 16, 8, 16. In Hindi 9, 19, 8, 14, 20, 13, 8, 14. Now look at the scores here. 12 and 12. Student A and D has secured the same marks, 12. Similarly, students F and H has secured the same mark, 16 in mathematics. In Hindi, students C and G have scored the same marks, 8, and student D and H scored the same marks, 14. Then how we will calculate this rank in such a situation? Note, when two students obtain the same score, they are assigned the average of the ranks they would occupy. For example, in arithmetic or mathematics, the score 16 occurs twice. This 16 and 16 twice. So both students receive rank 2.5, that is average of rank 2 and 3. This is called tied ranking, and this is called tied ranking. Now solution table. First column is for student, second is arithmetic, let it be called test A. Now what I have done here, that adjacent to this arithmetic score, I have prepared a column of rank, so it becomes easier to find out the rank of this score. And the next column is Hindi test and Hindi rank, then difference, and then difference square. So writing the scores from the question as it is: 12, 10, 14, 12, 19, 16, 8, 16. And in Hindi 9, 19, 8, 14, 20, 13, 8 and 14. Now I will explain this question in two ways. First, verbally I will explain this question, and thereafter steps are written here, how or what is the exact process to solve this question. So theoretically it has been written here also. So if you are not able to understand through my voice or verbally, then you can go through the literature. Then you will be able to solve this question easily and understand this. Now since there are 8 students, so n becomes 8. Now look at the score here. Highest score is 19, so putting rank 1 to E student. Then thereafter 16 is the next higher rank, but next higher rank is 16. F has scored and H means 2 students have scored. So rank 2 and 3, rank 2 plus 3 divided by 2, that is 5 by 2, that is 2.5. So 2.5 is given to this student and 2.5 is given to this student. Now in this way rank 1, 2 and 3 has been covered. Now the next highest score is 14, so rank 4 is given. Again next highest rank is 5th, and at the 6th the two students A and students D have secured 12 marks each. Now ranking 5th and 6th, so how the rank is to be allotted? 5 plus 6 divided by 2, average rank of these two. 5 plus 6 divided by 2, that means 11 by 2, that is 5.5. So 5.5 and 5.5. Now 6 ranks has been exhausted. Now the next highest score is 10. So 7th rank is given, and next highest score is of student G, that is he has secured 8 and the rank is 8. So there are 8 students and the rank is 8. So correctly I have given the ranks to the students. If the at the last, if the ranks, if the scores are same, then it would not be matching. Come to the point in this score, Hindi score. Now students A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H have secured marks in Hindi like 9, 19, 8, 14, 20, 13, 8, 14. The highest score is 20, that is of E student, so given rank 1. Then next highest score is 19, so given score 2. Next highest score is 14, and 14 as secured by D student as well as by H student, means by 2 students. So third rank and fourth rank, 3 plus 4, 7 divided by 2, the average of these two becomes 3.5, 3.5 each. Now 4 ranks have been exhausted. Next highest score is 13, so 5th rank is given. Next highest score is 9, so 6th rank, rank 6 is given. Next highest score is 8, and 8 have secured by 2 students, student C and student G. Now again 7 is rank and 8th is rank, so therefore 7 plus 8 divided by 2, that is 15 by 2. Hence we obtain the average value of these two ranks, 7.5, 7.5. So 7.5 is the last. Now there are 8 students and the rank highest rank is 7.5, because of the last 2 rank students have secured the same marks. So here the rank will not be matched by the number of students. Next step is next column is difference. D is equal to R1 minus R2. So R1 is 5.5 minus 6, that is equal to 0.5. 7 minus 2 is 5.0. 4 minus 7.5 is 3.5. 5.5 minus 3.5 is 2.0. 1 minus 1 is 0. 2.5 minus 5 is 2.5. 8 minus 7.5 is 0.5, and 2.5 is 2.5 minus 3.5 is 1. Now the next step, again here we are not looking towards the negative and positive signs, because at this column D square column is taken, so minus square is plus. Minus 5 square becomes 0.25. 5 square is 25.00. 3.5 square is 12.25. 2.0 square is 4.00. 0 square is 0.00. Again 2.5 square is 6.25. 0.5 square is 0.25. 1 square is 1. So adding all these values gives us summation D square. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, 20, carrying putting 0, carrying 2. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. 8 plus 2, 10, putting 0, carrying 1. 5 1 6. 6 2 8. 8 4 14. 14 8 4 carrying 1. 6 2 8. 8 4 8 4 12. 12 6 18. 18 plus 1 19, carrying 1. 1 plus 2 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. So 49. Therefore summation D square is found to be 49. Here the steps which I have spoken verbally are written here. Later on I will discuss this. So not later on, let us discuss, or first we will solve this question. Now putting these values, rho in the equation, we have rho is equal to 1 minus 6 summation D square divided by n square minus 1. Here summation d square is found to be 49 and n is equal to 8. So substituting these values in the above equation, we have correlation rho is equal to 1 minus 6 into 49 upon 8 within bracket 8 square minus 1. 8 square is 64. So and table of 2 is 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8. So 3 into 49 upon 4, 64 minus 1 is 63. So rho is equal to 1 minus this. Next step, rho is equal to 1 minus again table of 7, 7 7s are 49, 7 9s are 63. So 7 by 9. So 3 into 7 upon 4 into 9. Again table of 3, 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 9. So now rho is equal to 1 minus 7 upon 4 3s are 12. So 1 minus 7 by 4, 7 by 12. Now dividing 7 by 12 here at the right side, 12 5s are 60, remainder is 10, and carrying this 0, 12 8s are 96, remainder is 4, putting 0, then 12 3s are 36, remainder is 4, again 12 3s are 36, and so on. So rho is equal to 1 minus 7 by 12. 7 by 12 is 0.5833. So 0.833 here, subtracting 0.5833 from 1.00, we have this 10 minus 3 is 7, 9 minus 3 is 6, 9 minus 8 is 1, and 9 minus 5 is 4. So 1 minus 0.5833 gives us rho is equal to plus 0.4167. This is equivalent to 4.2. Since this value is more than 5, so preceding value increases by 1, so it becomes rho is equal to 0.42. Now the steps involved in this one, I will discuss the interpretation of the result later on. First we will describe or discuss the steps involved. Again I am repeating the steps verbally I have discussed here, through which I have prepared this column rank 1 and rank 2. So now these steps are written. In this example, student E obtained the highest score in mathematics, that is 19. Therefore he has given the first rank 1, which is entered in the rank column. Next student F and H obtained equal marks. Each one has scored 16. They would normally receive rank 2 and rank 3. But since their marks are the same, they are assigned the mean rank. The average of ranks 2 and 3 is found to be 2 plus 3 divided by 2 is equal to 5 by 2 is equal to 2.5. Therefore, both F and H are given rank 2.5. In this way, I have calculated the rank of student F and H is found to be 2 and 5. Now next step. Thus ranks 1, 2 and 3 have already been assigned. Now student C, who has scored 14 marks, is therefore given the 4th rank. Now students A and D both obtain equal marks. Each one have scored 12. Since 4 ranks have already been assigned, these two students are also given the mean rank. The average ranks 5 and 6 is 6 plus 5 divided by 2, that is equal to 11 by 2, that is 5.5. Therefore A and D, student A and D are assigned rank 5.5. Now student B obtained 10 marks. Since 6 ranks have already been assigned, he is given the 7th rank. Similarly, student G obtained 8 marks. Since 7 ranks have already been assigned, therefore student G is given the 8th rank. There are 8 students and there are 8 ranks. Here there are 8 students as a total, and also 8 ranks have been assigned, so it shows that ranks have been assigned correctly. Now, similarly, so in this way, I have prepared the rank column for mathematics, all students of the mathematics score. Similarly, I will prepare the column for Hindi score, Hindi subject. All these ranks have been entered in a separate column, naming rank R1 and prepared just adjacent to column of arithmetic. It becomes easier if the column is prepared adjacent to the score. Now, next step is similarly in Hindi, ranks are assigned in the same way and entered in the column rank 2, that is R2. After completing columns R1 and R2, the difference between the ranks in the two subjects is found and entered in the column D, that is D is equal to R1 minus R2 or D is equal to R1. This symbol is the symbol of difference, R2. Whether R1 is greater, if R1 is greater, then no problem, D becomes plus. If R2 is greater, D becomes negative. Even though if you are subtracting only and putting minus sign, or you are considering minus sign, then in next column actually we are preparing difference square column. So difference square means minus, if there is minus sign, so minus square becomes positive. So it does not matter whether you are writing minus sign or not, but the meaning of difference is subtraction. The squares of these differences are entered in the D square column, which is marked separately in the table. By adding these squared differences, the value of summation D square is obtained. Knowing the value of n, all values are substituted into the formula to calculate rho. So very simple. The detailed steps are written for the mathematics column. In the same way, we will prepare the rank column for Hindi subject. Now, substituting the values of summation D square n, and we will be having rho as discussed earlier. So rho is found to be, here rho is found to be 0.42. Now come to the interpretation of the result. How the result is interpreted. The value of the coefficient of correlation between marks in arithmetic and Hindi is found to be plus 0.42. This indicates that there is a positive correlation between students' abilities in the two subjects. In other words, students who perform well in mathematics tend to perform well in Hindi as well. However, it should be noted that the correlation is low. Therefore, it can be said that the tendency for marks in Hindi and mathematics to increase together is observed only to a limited extent among the students. Again, I am repeating here from the table the values which are given here in question. Very simple. Suppose student A has scored 12 or student E has scored 90. The same students in Hindi has scored 20. So the student who is doing well in Hindi is also good in mathematics. If this tendency is observed, then by seeing the data we can say directly that we will be having the positive correlation between these two variables, and here the variables are Hindi and mathematics. I am comparing that mathematics marks with Hindi marks. Similarly, other students also, the student who has scored 16 marks in mathematics and 13 marks in Hindi, but here the correlation in this particular equation is found to be plus 0.42, which is not very high positive correlation. So some in data somewhere it is observed that one student is good in mathematics, it is bad in Hindi also. So let us take or see the exam point. The student C has scored 14 marks, that is good in mathematics, but same time he has scored 8 in Hindi, and that's why he is not in good in Hindi, and that's why lower positive correlation is observed. Again, one more student B. Student B is good in Hindi. He has scored 19 marks in Hindi, but at the same time he has scored 10 marks in mathematics. So he is poor in mathematics and good in Hindi. So this is actually the negative correlation is observed, but overall in totality the correlation is found to be positive, but lower side positive correlation, and that's why in interpretation it would be said that some students are good in mathematics, are also good in Hindi, but some students are good in mathematics but not in Hindi. So in this way the result is interpreted. Similarly, if suppose in any example, later on I will discuss in the example, but theoretical aspect I have covered here, I am covering here in the respect of interpretation. Suppose students are good, securing good marks in mathematics and not doing well in Hindi. Suppose like this student is having 10 marks in mathematics and 19 in Hindi. He is good in Hindi, bad in mathematics. Next, he is good in maths and Hindi both, but this tendency is not seen, either good in mathematics or good in Hindi. If this type of data is observed, then we will be having the negative correlation. And suppose the result is found to be minus 0.86, like that correlation is found to be 0.86 with minus sign, then straightforwardly we can say that the negative correlation is observed. And negative correlation means one variable is increasing, on the same time the other variable is decreasing. So for suppose this in this example, if the students are doing well in Hindi, they are bad or not scoring bad marks in mathematics. If the students are securing good marks or highest marks in mathematics, at the same time they are not doing well in Hindi. If this type of data is observed, then negative correlation is observed, negative correlation is found. So higher negative correlation means that is significantly seen that one student or some students are very good in mathematics. Suppose one is scoring 100% marks in mathematics, at the same time he is exactly passing only Hindi. So such type of score, if it is observed, then definitely negative correlation will be observed. So in next example later on we will take up also such type of examples. So please subscribe the channel, press the bell icon, and this is all about the rank order method which I have covered in part 36 and 37. In part 36 I have covered the example, I have taken the example in which ranks are clearly and not matching with other, means tied scores are not observed, means two tied means there is the two students are not having the same scores. So in part 36 I have covered that type of example, and in part 37 I have covered different type of example in which two students are having the same mark. Please subscribe the channel, press the bell icon. Thank you.